secrets. I know you used to be able to, but I've not tested that in a while. We'll see if that happens in this game, but fortunes end with that bone. But like you said, if they take the Oracle into the air, there is absolutely no one. Still trying to go in to grab up the bounty rune. Yapsa and Zai get a couple. And now comes the Dispel from Puppey. Get rid of the sticky napalm stacks, but a tri-lane top Lacoste. Pexu, Z-Freak, and Shibe up top. Matuma with a stick. He pops it out, but he's dead. Yeah, a couple more taps here. The ball slowed him. And Z-Freak gets your first blood.
Is Kanka. Kanka's still winning because Brewmaster had to invest a lot more resources in the region.
A lot?
Tidebringer.
7... Oh, whoopsie.
7 what?
700. Look at the net worth. It's like a 700 difference between Kunkka and Brew.
Yeah, Roll is highly, I'd say, one of the best mids in the world. Chessie still needs to prove himself, and he knows. I don't think he knows the matchup well because it's not that common to see Brewmaster on mid, but he knows the limits of the Kunkka. That's the thing.
Yeah, for sure. Matuma for Sticky has already lost Puppey, and look at the damage, the slows you were mentioning, the ball, the napalm, the damage! Z-Freak on a killing spree, beautiful stuff from this lane. They didn't look like they were having such a great time, but it all kicks off when they hit level 3. Ozai down bottom now, Madara just goes for the waveform in, help from Pexu finishes him off pretty nicely, and they did this all around the bounty rune timing. While Yapsaw was getting double bounties, they made that play and got the kill.
For a long time, I forgot to love the draw on minimap.
Have you missed my drawing? Puppey up top, yeah, you're right. Nisha's coming with the TP to help. His DD's still going. It looks like the Beastmaster's in a spot of bother. Whack out from the sword of Nisha. Courier flies over the trees, and it's safe and sound for now, as Z-Freak also backs away. But hey, look at this. 6 minutes in, Terrorblade is jungling.
Blind Torrent.
Good attempt at the Torrent, but not quite on the mark. Puppey. He throws the spells on the boars. Unfortunately, that roar is right on top of his head. A good boat will connect on the Beastmaster and maybe buy a bit of time here for Puppey to escape, but the Lich has arrived, and Z-Freak's flames will take him down. Nisha now has to full retreat, bail away from this top lane. Things have got a little bit weird, hey? Nisha's made rotations, Chessie's made rotations, but really it's this Batrider that's causing a lot of problems for Team Secret.
They have the outpost for themselves, which means they should be careful about rotating in the jungle with the TP.
And down in the bottom river, Zai is running, but Madara has the crush, stolen away with that replicate, with a morph even. And Chessie, the roaming gank squad of Brewmaster and Pexu's Lich, will be able to vacuum up another bounty rune. Oh, top lane, are we alright? Z-Freak, stick charges, heal from the Purifying Flames, but the Tidebringer of Nisha. Well timed and well placed to secure that kill.
Be bigger because I personally don't see it. Like, it's so small, it's like 1/3 of the actual item slot.
Yeah, there's also the fact that, like, items with charges don't show the charges, right?
Yeah.
Which is a bit annoying. Oh, look at this, Helm of the Dominator. Poor little Sato is going to get blown up, though, unfortunately for him. Yapsaw with a good stun. Chessie has the ulti, can he get it off in time? Yes, the little ruling splits come out and the roar onto Kunkka. They're looking to turn and fight this, I don't know about that one. Batrider's coming in late to the party. This Brewmaster split was defensive, if anything.
Comes the Dominator, 2 boars. Easy peasy.
Here comes OG.Seed. Madara is in the mid lane to help out Chessie. Turns into the Kunkka, so he gets the X mark forward. There's the boat to try and save Yapsaw, but even with the carapace out, he looks like he's a goner, unless with a save. Oh, the false promise, barely in time.
False promise plus an earn.
Back up to full HP he goes. Yeah, look at that. Literally full HP. Nisha. And now he has to face off against the Primal Split that's aggressive and not defensive. With the damage of the Morphling, they've cleared up the Kunkka with that nice little clumsy net. No, it was Ensnare. It was Ensnare. Of course it's not. Clumsy net. Ensnare from the Dark Troll. Puppey in a bit of trouble as well. Another stun from Chessie will be able to lock him down and allow Madara, Pexu, and Chessie to chase down the Captain of Secret. Puppey, ooh, sneaky, sliding away with the Windlace and the Tranquils, buys himself a little bit more time. Pexu has died to neutrals, and Puppey doesn't actually fall. Meteor Hammer not going to land onto the Morphling, so Yapsaw has to carapace to run away. Z-Freak still looking for an angle They're making these moves to try and defend the Terrorblade. We're going to watch the Brewmaster fall. OG.Seed stick around a little too long in the triangle. They might in fact lose more than just one. Jibbe has to roar to run away, but with the X mark dragged back, they've got the slap down from Nisha to get a double kill for your Kunkka. And Secret, they strike back almost immediately. Oh, sick. Oh, we'd love to see that. Torrent into boat. Madara with a nice waveform back. Won't be too bothered, but Z-Freak might. Meteor Hammer, not going to connect. Z-Freak speedy. A little bat flapping his wings, gets away. Nisha thinking about going back in for an X and a torrent onto this Bat Rider. And he's already, majority of the way, I'd say like 80% of the way to his BKB Bat Rider. Well, that outpost spots you and Yapzor finds you. Quick little stun, Carapace, Impale, Meteor Hammer, triple combo, and Bat Rider is a goner.
Of the items they're looking for is BKB on Kunkka, that Diffusal Blade on TB, and this is where they're gonna take another fight. So this Brewmaster is just straight up gone.
Yeah. Yeah, I was watching that. You know, you made the great point that Brew with a Blink needs to be finding ganks. Blink is an investment, as much as an investment as a Hand of Midas. Oh, Roar, hello. They're finding a pick-off. Puppy, down you go. Nisha, Yapzor waiting in the wings, looking to get up the ramp with Terrorblade ready, but they've got an outpost here for OG.Seed to TP to, so the chase continues. Madara into Nyx mode, and Nisha will be lassoed. There is the chain stun they needed, and a kill they most desperately required. Bounty runes. One will get sniped out by Yapzor, and two up north for Zai, so 3-1 as OG.Seed, they still seem to be kind of scrambling to make these moves. They're not comfortable, even though they're getting good kills. Triple big item timing here, all landing at once, and Madara is alone in the dire jungle. Waveform will get him a little bit of distance now. The chase is on though. Manta to dodge the Fortune's End, but in comes Zai. The blink forward from Chessie. Gets off the primal split and they're looking to fight. Try and get rid of the illusions of the Terrorblade as the Lich Frost Armor slows down Team Secret's retreat, but they decide they don't need to retreat. Lich gets blown completely out of the water. This river doesn't belong to you. This is Zai's domain, and he's absolutely pummeling Chessie's little primal split. Poor little boar. Zai says goodnight to you. Z-Freak did get sliced by the
I think that's Roche time right now. They use the meta. Corrosive Haze is ready. Sadly, it's only level 1. Already it to remove the Linkens here from Roche. I don't think they can fight this. Brewmaster does not have ulti. Morphling, I'm not gonna say low on mana, but if he gets close, mana burn plus 2 hits from TB or the illusions will burn all his mana, and he is actually relying so much on using his spells multiple times.
Oh, Radiant killed it. Matuma snatched it, the jump in with a Chain Frost. But look at that, BKB from Nisha doesn't even care. Pops it immediately, makes sure that they secure that Aegis, and now in 100 seconds, Lacoste, they have high ground potential when that meta's back up.
Nyx Assassin, that's why it's such a great counter. Look at this damage, man. Imp-Claw on Kunkka always feels so good.
Getting forced around Raw to buy a bit of time for the Beastmaster. They'll try and take down that tier 1 tower. I don't think they can chase any deeper for the BM. Sandwiched in between the Beastmaster and the Brewmaster, but Beastmaster has walked into the gank of Secret. So a quick little pick off, and now the map belongs to them. Kunkka TP's bot will shove out, farm jungle, take out the outpost in the southern part of the map with the hell. Oh, Terrorblade's TPing down there as well. So they're not shoving top tier 2. They're catching Bat Rider. They're getting, oh, they're missing stuns. Oh, Z-Freak gets the bounty rune, that's worth it. Soldier's fortune. Yeah, with Meta, TB, BKB, Kunkka. Oh, Nyx Assassin, 45 seconds without him. And you've only got like a minute left on the Aegis, so a little bit of an awkward maneuver here from Secret as Matuma Man feels forced to run away, boat defensively placed onto the ramp. And X mark. Who is that on? That's on Matuma Man. Oh, it's the Morphlings one, that's why. Yeah, he morphed into the Kunkka, of course he did. Z-Freak does get sundered, so Matu back to full HP and pops the meta to turn and battle. With the Observer Ward on the high ground, sees him coming in. Matu with a DD rune. Oh, Madara through the waveform, but even bloody needed. He'll be annihilated. Are they still thinking high ground here? This is a 4v5. Nyx is barely here. Matu, Nisha on the high ground with a Lich putting Frost Armor onto that tier 3. Interesting, Chessie. Not sure what's happening there. Still 25 seconds until he's got his ultimate back. And a good defensive torrent deflect any aggression from OG here. As Team Secret retreat as far back as they can. The Aegis does get reclaimed.
Step lively now.
I'm gonna say it's only 8k lead, and if they can play around meta, things could change.
Well, Z-Freak, half HP. Still alive, still fighting. Maybe not. He's gone. So is Pexu. And this is just classic Secret so far. They bait them in, suck them back, and now they strike. Their opponents are desperate and weak, and Secret, they are still strong. 3 in quick succession, dispatching with OG.Seed. Chessie with no ulti. Does have a BKB. Here comes Zai sliding and drifting through the Radiant jungle, but it's high ground time, Lacoste.
Yaps are already planted, Observer Ward and the Sentry. That's gonna be a lot of damage on the tower. Oh, they caught Morphling.
They sure did. And they've got the chain stuns. Yapsor gets jumped on by the Brewmaster, the BKB, but the false promise will be there, and Chessie's BKB TP gets him back to safety. But
He's
really, what did
HP.
you accomplish? Yeah, he is. Look at that. Beautiful stuff. X-Mark, who have you got? The Bat Rider. Dragged into the waiting arms of Secret. And now this is turning into a bit of a bloodbath inside the Radiant base. Beastmaster TPing to bottom tier 3, but you've lost your tower. Meta is now back up for Matumbaman, along with Manta Style. And these illusions he's pumping out relentlessly to take out this first lane of barracks. Lacoste, I think they might even be able to go bottom lane as well.
Yep, meta is ready. Not sure if they even need to pop it. They feel that comfortable. Just wait until there's a fight coming.
Hold on to it. If your opponents aren't initiating into you, absolutely no need to be wasting that long cooldown spell. Whipcore, hello and goodbye. Poor little Beastmaster does have buyback, and very likely when Morphling respawns. Oh, maybe not. I guess if you lose 2 barracks here and Secret can't go top because of tier 2, you can hold buyback as Beastmaster and just wait a little bit longer. Wait, hang on, who's being... Oh god, shit, what? Brew? No! What's Chessie doing out there?
I'd say dying is the correct answer.
Yeah,
Roche will respawn in a minute.
It looks like with that Terror Blade going wild on Pexu, it may not last a minute this game. They've already blown up Madara, chain stunned, almost into oblivion. He's got a regen ring to pick up, but the damage is coming through thick and fast from Secret. Followed by the Fortune's End, finished by Puppy and Jibby. TPing home, he just about gets away. Complete buyback from the Morphling, but I just don't know if you've got a leg to stand on here, as Z-Freak top is getting sliced and diced by Yappy and Nisha. And they can push tier 2 top if they want to go and take another lane of barracks. Matumbaman and Zai are just middle lane killing tier 4.
Right, he instantly switches the tower that does not have a frost armor on.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And there's the tier 2 top. Bottom lane has creeps in. OG.Seed, they can't really smoke out and make a play. They do have a repair kit on the Lich. An attempt was the only option that OG.Seed could make. Jump in onto Zai. Tanky boy though, this Slardar. Oh, the save is there from Poppy as well. Now Zai can come back in with a crush, the stun, the chain frost bounces into the creep wave, so it does very little, and Pexu gets annihilated by Yapzor. The roar will hold Zai in place for a sec. The stuns will miss out from Yapzor, but they've got the crush and the torrent. Not quite landing with the second one there, but there's no room for maneuver. There is no escape from Madara. He E-blades up, but he's been mana burn, dragged into the waiting arms of Team Secret, and down they all go. One by one they fall, and GG's call.
Radiant's middle tower is
Well,
under
when it's
attack.
time to call it, it's time to call it, no doubt about it. Secret overall with the
Radiant's
better
top tower is
execution of their draft, and this is 10th pick Brewmaster, and they didn't get anything out of it.